Good evening, everyone. Welcome. My name is Drew Mons, and I'm the proud principal of Apple Valley High School. I think they forget how tall I am, and we need to figure this out at some point here, but we'll make it do. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and administration, I want to welcome all of you, all the family members and the friends who have joined us here tonight to recognize the Apple Valley High School chapter of the National Honor Society Induction Class of 2022. The National Honor Society, or NHS, is an entity of the National Association of Secondary School Principals. This organization was founded NHS in the early 1920s to recognize the best attributes that high school principals hope their students will learn and demonstrate. When I looked and signed all of the induction letters for tonight's inductees, I felt confident that these students represent the core pillars of NHS: scholarship, leadership, service, and character. They're all very accomplished in knowing how to do school, what to do, what not to do, when to do it, and most importantly, they know their purpose. They know their why. To the inductees here tonight, I want to thank you for all of your hard work and dedication to our school. Lots of people will focus on asking over the next few years, what are you going to do next? What's coming next? As future leaders, I hope that you stay focused on your why. As comedian Michael Jr. put it, when you know your why, your what becomes more clear and more impactful. People know that I'm a principal. Being an educator is what I do. But my why is about helping others succeed by creating the conditions where school members can feel seen, heard, and valued. You see, once you know your why, standing at the doors at the morning and fist-bumping students at arrival, or creating listening sessions, or running home, as I often am, to cook dinner quickly for my family and get back here and be able to participate and attend celebrations like this, just sometimes taking the time to slow down and dig in and listen to somebody when in the very Minnesotan way they tell you, I'm fine. Which I figure usually is like freaked out, insecure, neurotic, and emotional. Becomes no-brainers then. Knowing your why drives what you do and who you want to become. I encourage each of you to discover your why and grow as leaders so that you can walk with purpose. I'd like to thank the families and staff who've helped to support these students along the way. I would also like to thank the NHS leadership team, NHS advisors, and our Arts and Activities Director, Mr. Blatzheim, for their time in organizing tonight and the efforts that they put in over the course of the year. At this time, I'd like to introduce some folks who are on stage. Ms. Anderson, an English teacher and keynote speaker, Ms. Jagum and Ms. Neuenschwander, NHS advisors, and current members that are seated up here and are part of the NHS leadership team. Nora Bolsoni, Hadith Dama, Elizabeth Klaus, Brooke Lane, Sarah McDevitt, and Emily Mandel. I'd like at this time to invite Emily Mandel to come forward to introduce our keynote speaker, Ms. Anderson.
To begin this special event, we will hear from an enthusiastic and hardworking teacher who genuinely cares about her students and their success. A graduate from Bethel University with a bachelor's degree in English Language Arts for secondary education, this lively and charismatic teacher has taught for 16 years at Columbia Heights High School, and has been passionately teaching AP Language Arts, AP Literature, and Composition in English 11 here at Apple Valley for 4 years. She loves that people, including both staffs and students, are happy to be here and to learn and create a sense of community with one another, and is overjoyed that her life path has brought her here. Please welcome our keynote speaker, Ms. Anderson.
Hello. Brought props. The day was March 27th, 2019. It was one of the first warm days of the season. The sun was glinting off the little creek of melting snow. There were chocolate pudding smears on my daughter's face. I could hear the sound of bicycle bells. I was sitting outside on a day where I was almost cold, but had on just enough layers that in the sun, I was still warm. I had just finished a book, one that would be quickly added to my favorites list, which is quite a high bar for an English teacher. And the feeling in that moment was a sense of fullness. My 5 senses were wide awake, and I was completely overcome with what a glorious thing it is to be alive. Almost exactly 1 year later, Governor Walz would shut down the state because of a global pandemic. I remember driving to the store the first week of the shutdown, and it felt apocalyptic. There were no cars on the road, and when I got to Cub, there were entire aisles that were empty. I don't need to remind you of that time. The fear, confusion, uncertainty that we were all living in are still very fresh. Most of the world went into survival mode, whereas we tried to protect ourselves and those closest to us. What made that time particularly interesting was that the book I had finished reading on that beautiful spring day was this one, Station 11. And it tells the story of a pandemic that sweeps through the world and in the process kills 90% of the world's population while civilization crumbles. I stopped recommending this book for a while. And while I'd love to tell you all about this book that I love so much, I do have a time limit, so I will cut to the chase. The main character's name is Kirsten, and she manages to survive this pandemic. And 20 years later, she is part of a traveling acting group. And her most prized possession is from before the pandemic. It's a comic book. And in the comic book is a scientist who lives on Mars. And he looks over a destroyed Earth, and he states, "Survival is insufficient." Survival is insufficient. Now, let's get something clear. Survival is pretty darn important. And I want to take a moment to recognize our collective survival. We have come through one of the most challenging periods of the postmodern global world. We have grieved, we have lost so much. Birthday parties, Thanksgiving dinners, loved ones, and our sense of safety and security. Some of us have lost more than others, and our grief has come out in all kinds of ways. But if you are sitting here tonight, you have, in fact, survived. And that is no small feat, and I applaud you for that. But as important as survival is, I firmly believe that just like this book says, survival is not sufficient. It is not enough. An abundant, thriving life is a good and noble thing, and one worth pursuing. And it is my belief that the National Honor Society and their pillars will serve you well as you use them for support. But of the 4, In order to achieve a life that is thriving, I believe that there is one that is more foundational, and that is scholarship. Oof, scholarship. It's a grind. You are studying and working, and many of you are neck deep in AP testing. We've got one tomorrow. Where are my lame people? You have projects and papers and sports and activities and work and all the things. You really do amaze me. But what I have noticed in 21 years of teaching is that some students, such as yourselves, are slogging through their classes in some sort of checklist, ticking educational boxes so they can get into the right college, so they can get the right job, to buy the right house in the right neighborhood, and maybe spend a few summer weekends on the lake in the summer. Kind of sounds like Life Survival 101. My guess is that few of you are feeling like you are thriving right now. And let me clarify, it is unrealistic and foolish to think that we can thrive all the time. Life comes in seasons, and our job during some of these seasons is simply to survive. But on the other side of survival, I urge you to find ways in which to flourish and develop and grow and learn. And what better way to do that than through learning about our magnificent world? I know that it may be easy to forget, but you are actually in a school. According to the online website, Our World in Data, 100 years ago, about the time that National Honor Society was being established, there were only a handful of countries in the world that guaranteed the right to an education. Today, the numbers are better, but there are still around 60 million children worldwide who do not have access to a classroom or even basic reading and writing. Every day, you have the privilege to walk into a building that has running water and electricity, sometimes heat in my room. Those of you who know. Electricity, computers, textbooks, and trained experts in many areas of study. You have labs for science and technology where you can explore and hypothesize and test. You can study art and languages and music. You can learn how to cook or fix a car. You have more access to information than any generation that has come before you. These things are not a mere means to an end. They are an opportunity to thrive. But honestly, it doesn't even have to be that formal. You can start small. Feed and nurture that innate sense of curiosity and wonder, that part of you that used to drive your parents crazy when you asked 5 million why questions. Think about what a magical world we live in. Have you ever noticed how tall a dandelion can grow? Have you seen pollen on a bee? Have you ever laid on a forest floor and seen how the trees can create a canopy? And then there's what mankind has created. Study a computer board and be amazed. Examine the flying buttresses of European cathedrals that were built 900 years ago and are still standing. Note the geometric patterns that were created in Persia in the 13th century. Be curious. Ask questions. Be awed. I don't know what thriving will look like for you. It might mean starting a family or starting a business. It might mean climbing a mountain or climbing the stairs at work. Get back in shape. It might mean taking meandering detours in your life plan or on a weekend road trip. It might mean gazing at the Sistine Chapel ceiling or gazing at your child's pudding-stained face on a fine spring day. It doesn't have to be Instagram worthy. It just needs to make you feel fully alive. I would like to wrap this up with a poem by Mary Oliver. It's the same one I read last year, but it bears repeating. The Summer Day. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean, the one who has flung herself out of the grass, the one who is eating sugar out of my hand, who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down, who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I have been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life?
Thank you, Ms. Anderson. On behalf of the AVHS chapter of National Honor Society, I have the privilege of welcoming these students before us who have qualified as candidates for membership in the National Honor Society. The qualifications for membership in the National Honor Society include demonstration of outstanding qualities in service, scholarship, leadership, and character. The lit candle stands for the eternal light of knowledge. Hadith will now speak to you about service.
Service, the first pillar of NHS, is the expression of our ability to care for each other. To take the time out of one's busy day to do something for others is, especially in this day and age, really hard. But it's also really fulfilling and is ultimately the core of what NHS is all about. Each member of NHS here at Apple Valley does some required service time, helping both Apple Valley High School and the broader community, and oftentimes ends up doing extra. Students in the activity gain more awareness about the needs present in our world, as well as what they can do about them. Whether it's clothing drives, packing food, tutoring, or even daycares, here at NHS, we've really done it all. NHS gives students the opportunity and resources to make a difference for others, whether they know them or not, and inspires students to continually do good. The drive and the compassion students in this group have is something rarely seen anywhere else. I will now light the candle for service. And Sarah will offer some remarks about scholarship.
The second pillar of National Honor Society is scholarship. In order to become and remain a member, students must maintain a GPA of 3.7 or higher. This is an accomplishment in itself, but at NHS we believe that scholarship is deeper than simply a grade point average. The idea of scholarship and striving to be a scholar is about learning for the sake of knowledge, not simply a grade. Classes should be viewed as an opportunity to expand one's horizons and better oneself as well as the community. When I was deciding what I wanted to talk about tonight, I came across a quote from the early American poet James Russell Lowell that I would like to share with you all. Lowell states, "True scholarship consists in knowing not what things exist, but what they mean. It is about It is not memory, but judgment. I particularly appreciate the end of this quote discussing the importance of judgment, not memorization. In order to be scholars, we must push ourselves to ask why and how, instead of settling for what. Only by questioning the meaning of what is around us can we truly develop a deeper understanding of our world and how we can improve it. Students, be proud of what you have accomplished here, but don't settle. See each day as a chance for new knowledge and new connections, and continue to show our community what it means to be a scholar here at AVHS. I will now light the candle for scholarship. Nora will now speak about leadership.
It is said that leaders are not born, but are made. NHS hopes to be one of the environments in which the young people of Apple Valley can continue to develop as leaders. As we travel through our own lives, there are many opportunities in which we may step up and lead our communities, large and small, into the ever-approaching future. And as youth, there are many times we must lead ourselves through the troubles of work, school, and social life. Undoubtedly, members of NHS have already demonstrated the virtue of leadership, as students, athletes, performers, and members of the Apple Valley community. And we hope that through their involvement in NHS, students can develop their skills as leaders so they can best serve their athletic, academic, and artistic communities to which they belong, in addition to finding new opportunities to embrace their role as leaders. I will now light the candle for leadership. Brooke will now offer her thoughts about character.
Honor Society members are known not only for academics and service, but also for the legacy we leave behind of embodying good character. These members are admired for the honorable qualities they hold, such as integrity, dedication, and compassion. When we reflect on our character, we realize what an impact it makes to the people around us and how we live our lives. These students promote good character in the school and throughout the community by giving a hand to those in need through service and by displaying high morals. This group of inductees was chosen out of an incredibly competitive group of applicants for their exemplary character. Our hope is that they will continue the legacy of presenting the highest character. I will now light the candle for character. Emily will now say a few words about our inductees.
Our NHS inductees have met these qualifications of service, scholarship, leadership, and character. Our current NHS members have filmed a brief message to introduce and welcome our new members. Please watch with me as each inductee is introduced. Inductees, please wave from your seat as your picture comes across the screen.
My name is Apollo Ois, and I have the honor of introducing you to Jovan Langstaff. Jovan is a hard worker who enjoys helping others. Jovan is a committed athlete and a state qualifier in swimming and volunteers his time helping out the middle school swim team. He is also a leader and a team player in the community through his work as a lifeguard at Redwood Pool. He enjoys learning more about technology through coding and 3D printing, and Jovan and I played on the same lacrosse teams, and we lifeguarded together last summer. Welcome to NHS, Jovan.
Hi, I'm Eric Jensen, and I have the honor to introduce to you Max Chamberlain. I personally know Max through baseball, as we play on the same team for the high school. On the baseball field, Max is not only a great player, but a great leader as well. He is always encouraging others and is a great role model for everyone he surrounds himself with. Max actively serves at Feed My Starving Children and helps out others whenever the situation calls for it. In the classroom, Max strives to learn and grow every day and maintain a positive attitude. In his free time, Max enjoys hanging out with friends, working out at the gym, practicing sports, and watching movies. It is safe to say that NHS got a great one here. Welcome to NHS, Max.
Hello, my name is Alex Needham, and as a current member of National Honor Society, I have been given the opportunity to introduce a new member into National Honor Society, Dominic Bauer. Although I do not know Dominic personally, I was able to ask him a few questions. As an Apple Valley High School student, Dominic is involved in and most enjoys playing in the ABHS band, learning German, where he is in his second year, and math. Dominic also participates in athletics, where he is a member of the ABHS football team, the hockey team, and the lacrosse team. When I asked what he most looks forward to as a new member of National Honor Society, Dominic looks forward to meeting new people and volunteering for his community. On behalf of Apple Valley High School's National Honor Society, congratulations, Dominic, and welcome to NHS.
Hi, my name is Ava Gilmore, and I have the honor of introducing Ashlyn DeRozier today. Ashlyn plays soccer and loves to run. Others describe Ashlyn as hardworking, driven, and down-to-earth. I had an independent living class with Ashlyn first trimester, and I can confirm that all of these qualities reign true in her. She was also always willing to help me, and I think that says a lot about her character. Ashlyn is very committed to the service pillar in NHS and loves to volunteer. She's super excited and looking forward to more opportunities for her to serve her community. Welcome to NHS, Ashlyn.
Hello, my name is Callie Craig, and I have the honor of inducting Grace Abbas into the NHS. She's a very wonderful person who loves to spend time playing soccer and spend time with family and friends. I am honored and excited to induct her into the NHS.
My name is Gabe Wiegerf, and I have the honor of welcoming Alex Mock to National Honor Society. Alex is very involved in activities at ABHS, participating in wrestling, football, intramural volleyball, and track and field, which is how I know Alex. He is a friendly and positive teammate at track, always making sure to cheer for everyone, and I'm sure he's that way in everything he does. He's committed to service through volunteering at his church and helping run wrestling tournaments. A leader by example, Alex always shows serious commitment to working hard in the classroom and on the field. In his spare time, he enjoys doing anything outdoors and spending time with friends. Welcome to NHS, Alex.
My name is Logan Rasmussen, and I have the privilege of introducing Sean Litterer. I met Sean in band, where he is a member of our top wind ensemble and top jazz band. Sean is also one of just a few dozen trumpet players in the entire state to be part of the 2023 Minnesota Music Educators Association All-State Band. He also competes on our varsity track team and in other sports throughout the year. One of Sean's personal goals is to be continually improving himself and strive to be the best person he can be, and he does this by taking honors and AP courses to grow his knowledge and challenge himself. In addition, Sean values his friends and family and does volunteer work for his church. We're excited to have him in NHS.
I have the honor of introducing Vivian Chen. I have known Vivian since middle school and have been able to watch her grow into the amazing person she is today. Vivian is involved in a lot here at ABHS. She plays tennis, lacrosse, and ultimate frisbee. She also is very artistic and is a member of the National Art Society and loves to play piano. Vivian says her friends describe her as funny and creative. I can say with 100% certainty that Vivian is a great addition to NHS. Her caring personality will allow her to thrive with other members of ABHS and our community. Congratulations, Vivian, you're awesome.
My name is Brooke Lang, and today I have the honor of introducing you to Miss Melina Cha. Melina is involved in soccer, golf, student council, and math team. Melina is hardworking, reliable, and leads by example. She is excited to be inducted into NHS to meet new people and grow her leadership skills. Welcome to NHS, Melina.
My name is Callie Craig, and I'm excited to induct Megan Wynn. She's a very kind person who meets and exceeds all of the expectations of NHS. I am very excited to welcome her and induct her into the NHS.
My name is Matthew Schaefer, and I have the honor of introducing you to my sister, Sarah Schaefer. Sarah loves animals, and this is evident in the way she has her own pet business. Sarah is also a very avid learner. She takes her studies very seriously. I witness my sister every day work on her homework and make sure she does the best job possible. This is evident with her current 4.0 GPA. She enjoys her free time by playing golf and tennis. She's also been playing piano for 8 years now. Sarah also likes to spend time with her friends and family. When she has grown up, she wants to be an actuary. Sarah will make a great addition to NHS. Welcome to NHS, Sarah.
I'm Kennedy Johnson, and it is my pleasure to introduce to you the newest member of NHS, Anna Hansen. Anna is a big leader in her community where she volunteers at her local church and teaches first graders there. She is also very organized and dedicated, which is very apparent in her schoolwork and her studies. On her free time, she likes to read and play hockey, which she plays for the high school. Welcome to NHS, Anna.
Hello, my name is Eli Schlichting, and I will be introducing Miles Jensen as a newly inducted member of National Honor Society. Miles is a hardworking young man, and he is a student athlete who plays baseball and is a member of FCA, which is the Fellowship of Christian Athletes. He has become a better person overall by joining this club, and he plans to join more clubs in the future because of his great experience in FCA. One way Miles has carried out his service is he volunteers to help coach his younger brother's baseball team during the summer. Miles strives to better himself each and every day, and which is why we welcome him into National Honor Society.
My name is Sophie Green, and I have the honor of introducing you to my friend Hayden Dilla. Hayden Dilla is a well-known animal lover, and when he's not involved in his copious other activities, such as theater, speech, or spotlight, he likes to spend his time taking care of his animals. Hayden exemplifies leadership through his role as a category representative in speech, and he shows his dedication and service by working with children in the district at the district's aquatics program. Hayden exudes positive energy. He's always smiling, and he works to make sure that everyone in the environment around him feels comfortable and included. Hayden loves to learn, to teach, and he is a valuable member of every space that he occupies. Welcome to NHS, Hayden.
Hi, I'm Layla, and it's my honor to introduce Grace Alagbo to NHS. Grace is a sophomore involved in speech and debate, wrestling, football, ultimate frisbee, French club, and student council. Not to mention she was Minnesota's and Apple Valley's first ever women's state champion. Grace is determined and driven. She accomplishes anything she put her mind to, and she enjoys working out, hanging out with friends, and sleeping. She values positivity and those who push her to do better.
My name is Mohammed Jailani, and I have the honor of introducing Sonia Yeligan. Sonia is an upstanding student that has managed to maintain a 4.0 GPA even during the pandemic. She is a member of a variety of school organizations such as HOSA, E3 STEM, Interact, and Student Council. She demonstrates service by volunteering at a local chiropractor clinic, and she displays her character through her discipline, self-advocacy, and heart for helping others.
My name is John Williams, and I'm ecstatic to be inducting my good friend, the one, the only, Mason Poulvon. First and foremost, Mason is an absolute unit on the chess team. His friends describe him as genius, charming, and hilarious. He's also, quote, not very good, but extremely good at running. He manages to juggle being a Jazz 1 trumpet, dual sport athlete, and his part-time job as a humble burrito roller at the local Chipotle. Mason is the epitome of the AAA philosophy of arts, academics, and athletics. I've been running with Mason on the cross-country team for 3 years now, and I can honestly say he's one of the most positive people I know. A quote that Mason lives by is, haters gonna hate. Mason, you'll fit right in. Welcome to NHS. It's John Williams, and I'm thrilled to be inducting Kenna Naughton. To start, she's both the captain of her dance team and an outstanding band kid. One of her greatest accolades is being Mr. Hayes' quote, most tolerable student. She likes to spend her time volunteering at the library and the YWCA. Her friends describe her as passionate, self-sufficient, and loyal. A quote that she lives by is, I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Kenna, welcome to NHS.
Hello, I'm Ruth, and I have the honor of welcoming Shanti Tonkerdale into NHS. Shanti is a current junior here at Apple Valley High School. She is a dedicated student here as well who participates in many of the honors we are currently offering. Outside of school, she participates in clubs like Interact and Science Olympiad. In her spare time, she enjoys hanging out with her friends, and I have the pleasure of being one of those. She is a smart, genuine person who will be a great addition to NHS. Congrats, Shanti, and welcome. I have the honor of introducing Nora Sai into National Honor Society. Nora takes lead through her roles in backstage theater by helping to build sets and providing assistance to others. Nora always strives to do her best academically and isn't afraid to ask for help in class. In her free time, Nora enjoys art and playing the clarinet. She is a creative storyteller who loves to engage with the people around her. I'm happy to welcome you into NHS, Nora.
My name is Isabella Jensen, and I have the honor of introducing Faith Hoff. Faith is a part of the girls' tennis and girls' ultimate frisbee teams. She plays the flute and is in the symphonic band and will be a part of wind ensemble next year. Faith is also a participant in student council and Interact. Congratulations, Faith.
My name is Elizabeth Klaus, and I am happy to introduce Mallory Quist.
Mallory is a sophomore and she plays on the girls' lacrosse team. In her free time, she enjoys playing piano, reading, writing, and she recently started performing in high school theater. Mallory will be an excellent addition to the National Honor Society because of her determination to succeed and her positive energy. She's outgoing and funny, which makes her a great role model for students in school. Welcome to NHS, Mallory.
My name is Sydney Banks, and I have the honor of introducing you to Charlotte Graham. Charlotte is very involved in the community as she regularly volunteers at Mission Outpost, which is a donation facility connected to Prince of Peace. She is also an active participant in Eagle Buddies, where she enjoys working with the special needs students at Apple Valley. She has consistently participated in unified physical education courses, which are funded by the Paralympics, to help unify those with and without special needs. She is a very caring person and diligent within the classroom. She takes all honors and AP courses available to her, and one of her unique talents is frequently doing commissions where people pay her to draw things of their choice. Outside of volunteering within the community, she spends her time trap shooting, skiing, drawing, baking, and spending time with her family and friends. Welcome to NHS, Charlotte.
Hi, my name is Helen Tiki, and I have the honor of introducing Emma Overholser. Emma is very hardworking academically and has been known to step up and demonstrate leadership in the classroom and at her dance studio. She does competitive dance at Studio 4, which she also has been doing for several years. One of the things Emma values is taking care of her 2 dogs, along with her friends and family. Some qualities that Emma possesses are ambition and compassion. I personally know Emma. She's very understanding of everybody and is kind to everyone she comes across. Welcome to NHS, Emma.
Hi, my name is Lydia Voss, and I have the honor of introducing sophomore Zoe Meyer. Zoe is a very passionate person who is determined to make an impact in everything that she does. She participates in our high school speech team as well as dance outside of school. She loves to give back to her community and is really looking forward to all of the service projects that we do in NHS. She is an extremely caring and kind individual who will fit right into the NHS community. Congratulations, Zoe.
Hello, my name is Eleanor Bossoni, and I will be introducing Ava Torgerson to NHS today. Ava, in addition to demonstrating academics inside the classroom, likes to dance, listen to Taylor Swift, bike, and ice skate. Ava values friendship, dance, family, school, and her dog, Teddy. Her motto is, act like the person you want to become. Ava's dedication to dance, strong values, and outstanding achievement inside the classroom is why we will be welcoming her to NHS today. Welcome.
My name is Nathan Lenzen, and I have the honor of introducing you to my friend Colin Kale. Colin is an incredibly athletic individual. He spends his wintertime skiing, his springtime playing tennis, and any free time in the gym. Colin's also a leader, both in the classroom and on the courts, and the hill. He's always happy to give answers and contribute in the classroom, as well as lead by example in his sports and even among friends. Colin also does volunteering at his church, where he serves as an elementary student minister. And when he has the time, he enjoys serving at Feed My Starving Children. One fun fact about Colin is that he's very ambitious, which is why he's a couple years advanced in math, and is taking so many AP and honors classes. Welcome to NHS, Colin.
My name is Sarah McDevitt, and I have the honor of introducing Anya Gann. Anya has been very active and involved throughout her time at high school, participating in theater, Bible study, jazz band, Broadway, and R&B band. In her free time, Anya enjoys playing piano and trombone, as well as making art and spending time with her friends and family. Faith is very important to Anya, and she views it as the purpose for much of what she does. I have been lucky to get to know Anya when we play piano together in Broadway, and can attest to her friendly, easygoing mannerisms, as well as her dedication and love for her craft. She is always there for her friends and is someone that others can rely on for support and a listening ear. Welcome to NHS, Anya.
My name is Jihan Abdi, and I have the pleasure of introducing my friend and teammate, Ellie Stumbo. Ellie loves to write and read, but especially loves singing. She's committed to her education by always striving to be better and learn more. Ellie is also very involved in our school community, doing service with Interact, running on the track team, and being an accomplished speaker on the speech team. But above all, Ellie is a team player. Every time I see Ellie, she is smiling and socializing with others, being a comforting person to those around her. It doesn't matter if you've talked with her a lot or just met. She'll always be there to make you smile. She doesn't have to be told to lead by example. She does it just by being her. Welcome to NHS, Ellie.
My name is Mohammed Mahmoud, and I have the pleasure to introduce Eduardo Gonzalez. I know Eduardo through the AVID program, and he likes to volunteer at his local church. He also likes to take the leadership position in each group project he has. In his free time, he likes to watch TV shows, spend time with family and friends, and run laps around his neighborhood. He also has a good skill for math. Welcome to NHS, Eduardo.
My name is Ilham Yassin, and I have the honor of introducing Hoda Hussein. Hoda is well involved within the Apple Valley community with her volunteer work at a local mosque, as well as her involvement within our very own MSA. In her free time, Hoda enjoys spending time with her friends and family, reading a good book, or solving a puzzle. I can personally describe Hoda as caring and passionate. She is the definition of the National Honor Society's pillar of character. She'll be an excellent member of NHS, and I hope to see what she accomplishes. Congratulations.
My name's Hibak Hassan, and I have the honor of introducing you to my younger sister, Muna Mahamood. In her free time, Muna loves to read, watch TV, and hang out with family. Muna values her family because they push her to be the best version of herself. Aside from family, Muna also values her academics because she believes it will help her pursue her dream of becoming a psychologist. I have gotten the chance to grow up with Muna, and from what I have seen, she embodies all 4 pillars of NHS. Muna is a leader both inside and outside of school. In school, Muna is a part of the MSA, AVID Leadership, Student Council, Interact, and she is also a member of the Apple Valley Speech Team. Outside of school, Muna volunteers at her local mosque, and she also serves as a math tutor. Muna will be a great addition to the NHS, and I am grateful I had the opportunity to see her grow. Welcome to NHS, Muna.
My name is Ilham Yassin, and it is my honor to also introduce Samira Mohammed. Samira has always had a strong love for learning. Her desire and ability to understand the inner workings of any topic make math and history her favorite subjects in school. Samira loves a good book, and especially loves reading realistic fiction. Her favorite book so far is called The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas. She's also been fortunate enough to travel to places like Italy, England, Kenya, Saudi Arabia, and Eastern Europe. And these experiences have made her grateful for the opportunities to travel to new places and see different cultures. Samira will be a valuable member of the National Honor Society. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Emily Melville, and today I have the pleasure of introducing Carmen Puente. In her free time, Carmen likes to watch movies, spend time with friends, and she also loves animals. I've had the pleasure to work with Carmen in both the fall musical and the spring play, but she was also involved in Broadway, proving herself to be an incredibly talented singer, dancer, and actress. She's also extremely kind, hardworking, and a great leader, even as a sophomore, which is why I think that she embodies the pillars of NHS. Congratulations on getting into NHS, Carmen. Welcome.
Hello, my name is Hadith, and I have the pleasure of introducing AJ Singh. AJ Singh perfectly embodies the pillars of NHS. For starters, he's a great leader. He's a part of the Health Partners Teen Leadership Council, where he uses his voice to advocate for better community health. But his advocacy is also very hands-on, as shown by him taking the time out of his weeks to volunteer at local clinics and at organizations like Feed My Starving Children. Despite his busy schedule, however, he is still a great student and always takes the most challenging classes he can, and doing really well, too. Though, he does kick some butt outside of academics. Literally. He's a big Taekwondo guy and even has his black belt. Don't mess with him. But most importantly, AJ has great character. He's been a teammate of mine for a few years, and he's always been respectful, understanding, and very, very kind. In his free time, AJ loves performing in speech and debate, doing some golfing, and learning about history and science. AJ is very talented, and we're lucky to have him. Welcome to NHS, AJ.
My name is Justin Jones, and I have the privilege of introducing Sophie Cossett. Sophie is a sophomore at Apple Valley High School. She exhibits the 4 pillars of NHS by being a leader in the classroom. Sophie is committed to academic achievement and helps lead classroom discussions. Sophie loves to dance, and she serves as a student teacher at her dance studio, where she shares her love of dancing with others. Sophie has even served as a captain of her dance team. Sophie also likes to do trap shooting with her dad and play volleyball with her sister. Welcome to the National Honor Society, Sophie.
Hello, my name is Hudson Hatfield, and I've been looking forward to introducing our next new member, Luke Severson. I met Luke as one of my younger brother's friends, and I played with him on the boys hockey team this past season. Luke enjoys serving his community by helping out the young athletes of Apple Valley sports, and he believes that committing to academics is a great way to set yourself up in life. Luke leads by example, and I am excited to see what he can bring to Apple Valley's chapter of NHS. Welcome to the National Honor Society, Luke.
Hello, my name is Hadley Record, and today I have the pleasure of introducing you to Gwen Marcotte. Gwen is the perfect example of many of our NHS pillars. She exemplifies leadership by being part of the girls swim and dive team, the ski team, the ultimate frisbee team, as well as lacrosse. She will also be one of the captains for girls swim and dive next year. In addition to leadership, she also practices service by serving the community and volunteering at middle school swim team meets and practices. I've been honored to be Gwen's teammate for 3 years now on the swim and dive team, and I personally know how kind, selfless, and what a valued member of our community she is. I'm very excited to see all the good things Gwen continues to do, and we're all excited to welcome her to NHS this year.
It is my pleasure to induct Brooks Mertens today. Brooks truly exemplifies the values of NHS. First of all, he is an active member in the AVHS community as a member of the tennis team. He also volunteers a lot through his church and his own endeavors. He also values hard work, saying that working hard is the key to success. During his free time, Brooks enjoys playing tennis, watching sports, spending time with family and friends, and roughing basketball. It is clear to me that Brooks exemplifies the NHS pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character. I am so honored to welcome him into this esteemed organization today.
It is my pleasure to induct Walter Hawkinson today. Walter truly exemplifies the values of NHS. First of all, he is an active member of the AVHS community as a member of the Science Olympiad. Walter also competes in tennis, Nordic skiing, and soccer at the varsity level. Walter values the little things in life, such as politeness and small segments of hard work. He believes that these pieces come together to make him successful throughout his life. During his free time, Walter enjoys playing tennis with his friends and then going out to eat afterward. It is clear to me that Walter exemplifies the NHS pillars of scholarship, service, leadership, and character, and I am so honored to welcome him into this esteemed organization today.
Hello, my name is Bryson Flake, and I have the honor of introducing Andrew Prochnow. Andrew and I share 2 very high-level classes at Apple Valley this year, AP Chemistry and College Linear Algebra and Differential Equations, and it's a testament to his scholarship that he is able to participate in both of these classes as a sophomore. Andrew is also a very important member on the math team, where I've had the pleasure of being able to work with him. As Andrew summed it up for me, he spends his time studying, playing chess, and running. This past winter, he led the cross-country and track teams in their winter running workouts, always encouraging others to join in. He uses his love of running as a way to serve as well, volunteering every weekend at VAA track meets. Welcome to NHS, Andrew.
I invite all inductees to please stand where you are seated. Please repeat after me the Pledge of National Honor Society. I pledge to uphold the high purpose of this honor society to which I have been elected, striving in every way by word and deed to make its ideals the ideals of my life and my school. You may be seated. As a member of the Apple Valley High School leadership team, I welcome you into membership. At this time, we'd like to congratulate and introduce our new leadership team. These current junior members have shown exceptional initiative and promise as future leaders of our NHS chapter. Please join me in congratulating the following students. And you can stand in your seat once I read your name. Bryson Flake, Ava Gilmore, Hibak Hassan, Lucy Likeness, Ruth Otto, and John Williams. We look forward to your leadership next year.
On behalf of the National Honor Society leadership team, thank you for coming tonight to celebrate these incredible students on their induction into the National Honor Society. I would first like to acknowledge Ms. Jagam and Ms. Neuenschwander for their amazing leadership this year. Thank you for your continued dedication and contribution to NHS and for making this special night possible. To my fellow officers, thank you for the time and effort that you have poured into NHS by organizing service events and our monthly meetings. This group of amazing leaders has shown true dedication this year. Another huge thank you to our administration. You are a visible presence of support in our school, and we see it every day by the way you welcome students into the building every morning and in the way that you provide opportunities to every student. Your work does not go unnoticed or unappreciated. And thank you to Cliff Dodge for your help with the inductee video. Lastly, a special thank you to all the families of our members and inductees. You are truly unsung heroes who have encouraged us to ambitiously pursue our goals. We appreciate your constant support. With that, I would like to congratulate our newest members of the National Honor Society and thank our guests. You are all invited to a reception with cake and punch out in the Commons area by the front of the school. New inductees, please make sure you sign the NHS book and collect your certificate at the table in the Commons area. Thank you all and have a great night.